So complete strangers just gave you a ride home,
Yes.
and you got in a car with complete strangers.
No, I mean, I knew them, but and I didn't knew them like that.
Let's roll, nerds. Welcome back to Time Server, the channel that scans like so you don't have to. When Judge Boyd asks you a question, just do yourself a favor and be honest, even though it may not be what you wanted to hear. At least it won't get any worse for you. And today, this mother is in complete denial of her addictions and who she actually hangs out with. She's skating through life and making everyone else fit the bill. Tell us what you think about this awful mama by commenting down below. Like and subscribe. Set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds.
Court is calling 2024 CR 008365 State versus Diamond Garcia. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harrison.
Defense.
Vesting Sahanovich from Ms. Garcia.
And are you Ms. Garcia?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have it, Your Honor.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not, that there be a TAP evaluation and 120 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Be contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the document entitled Waiving Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney?
Yes,
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? You need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states Exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Do you wish to proceed with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
How many?
2.
What are their ages?
7 and 2.
And who are they with?
The first one with my ex-mother-in-law and the second one with the dad.
All right. Child Protective Services involved in your life?
Yes, ma'am. The case just closed.
Case has been open?
No, it's been closed already.
All right. Did you terminate your parental rights to your children?
No, ma'am.
Then what was the
There is-
outcome?
It's just like I'm just sharing custody for a little bit until I get out with my mother-in-law.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. 4 years deferred adjudication, $1,500 fine. That will be probated. When's the last time you had employment?
Yes, ma'am.
When is the last time you've been employed?
2 years ago.
All right. So how are you supporting your children?
I wasn't working, but I was gonna give me a job.
So then that means you were not supporting your
My mom
children.
was helping me.
So that means you were not supporting your children. Somebody else was.
Yeah.
All right. And so these people that you say you don't know them, they were in a vehicle with you. So you're just in a vehicle with people you don't know?
Yeah, right home.
So complete strangers just gave you a ride home
Yes, ma'am.
and you got in a car with complete strangers.
No, I mean, I knew them, but and I didn't knew them like that.
What do you mean you don't know them like
I
that?
know them from like how you call it. I know them, but neither wasn't my friends' friends.
All right. Why did you have drugs on you? How often are you using?
I didn't use. I was in CPS. I
No,
was getting drug tests.
no. According to this, S1, that's you, was holding, and inside of the purple purse was a small black coin pouch. So there's a purple purse, that is yours. And inside that purple purse was a coin pouch. And inside that coin pouch was 3 small white spirits. So let's be clear. And let's,
Okay.
so You're saying that these are random
I had a
people.
lot of persons with me that day.
Yep. You're saying that these are random people that you got in a vehicle with, right? You sort of know them, but you don't know them.
Yes, ma'am.
And that purple purse is yours. And inside that purple purse, okay. All right, there's going to be a TAP evaluation in custody. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. She's not allowed to reside with minors. There should be regular random UAs. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. You have been going through life, having children, not supporting them. And you've been getting into cars, according to you, with random people or people that you sort of know. And because of your actions, your children are now separated. That's due on you. One is with the mother-in-law, one is with somebody else. You need to get with the father of your child. They're still separated. And they're separated because you don't have your act together. So you don't know what's going on with your children. You know why? Because you are not in their life clean and sober. You are, if you're in their life, this case was closed, but they decided to close it. But what I'm telling you, if you don't get your life in order, you're not going to be having contact with your children because I'm not going to allow it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.